Hey, everybody, welcome to the podcast. This is the Courtesy Violation Podcast.
Yeah, we are your hosts, Trevor and Gibbs,
We are.
and we're in a spare bedroom in my house right now.
It is. And we got the air conditioner turned off, and it's going to get real. We're going to start, you're going to see sweat
Yeah,
popping up on our.
for sure. You're definitely going to see
face.
some shiny areas on our skin as we start to perspirate.
We need one of those people to powder like they do on TV, like
Yeah.
just some random person.
Yeah,
Just go
a
over and
makeup
go,
person. Yeah, for sure. And as soon as I turned that air off, it was noticeably warm.
Yeah, it's warm here in East Tennessee. I'm not going to complain because I know it's hard to other places, but it's warm.
No, it does. Every time we do complain about the heat here, it's like we're so selfish
We are.
when we do it. It's like,
Yeah.
oh my God, it's so
Yeah.
hot here. Like, what about the people in Florida playing disc
Yeah,
golf?
we bitch about weather regardless. And I'm trying my best not to. I mean, like, I don't want to complain about it because I know it's worse. And
Yeah.
if you know what, if I want to play in the hot, and I try to use it for an excuse, F me.
Mm.
How about your fat butt getting a little bit better shape where it don't kill you? You know,
Well, that's one. I like. I mean, I get that angle for sure.
I mean, we played the tournament Saturday.
Yeah.
Let's just say it didn't go the best for me.
Mm.
Like, not good at all.
Yes.
But I mean, I had fun. I didn't have a negative attitude the whole time.
Yeah, that's true. I didn't notice that out of you either. Same thing though. I didn't play well. It's almost like a lot of our friends showed up too to play it.
Yes, that was fun.
I don't know how they all performed or how they felt about their performance afterwards, but I don't know. It seemed like it was kind of a wash for us, man.
Yeah.
That was tough.
I wasn't too far. Like, I was only like 2 strokes out of lead card first round, but played not great. Like, had a bunch of birdies and a bunch of double bogeys, and but that second round started and
It was just too hot.
it was. I completely forgot how to throw putters, like my proxies, the disc that I'm most confident in, and I use heavily on that track and that layout.
Yeah.
Like, use it to tee off probably like 4 or 5 holes per round, and I could not. I don't know. It's a mental block. I could not throw it, and it killed me. It killed me.
It's because it was too hot.
Yeah, it's probably too
It's because it
hot.
was way too hot.
The humidity had it sticking to my fingers. I mean,
The heat's
it
gonna
was-
throw off this whole podcast.
It was bad. I don't think I've ever ran into that where I've had times where I couldn't throw anything,
Yeah.
and that disc was the only thing I could throw.
Right.
I've never run into a time where especially on a course that I depend on it so much that I just could not throw my proxy.
Yeah.
Like, could not. Either one of them. Like, I switched. I was like, all right, I'll go to the other proxy. Could not
You
throw
even
it,
tried
man.
changing out proxies.
Yes.
Like one of them was broken.
Yeah, I did. I kept on saying that. Like, my proxy's fucking broken.
Let's try a different one.
And they were like, quit throwing them. Like, no.
No, I got it. That's funny. I think we spoke about this afterwards too. I had the same thing where I couldn't throw my putters, which I always have an issue with throwing putters. I think it's my release. So that was happening a lot the first and second round, but definitely during the second round it was getting bad. All my throws were starting to get pretty tough. I mean, not great looking. I think just because I was so wore out and just kind of done. But I had the same thought where I'm like, I know I could go to the Berg. I know I could because, it being more torque resistant, I can lean heavily on that and get a straighter flight. But I was like, no, learn how to throw this fucking praxis right now.
Yeah, that's
And I never did, by the way. I didn't throw a great shot with it.
Yeah, the second round I was lucky enough to have Alex. You played with another Alex, but 2 guys that we've got to know, and I was playing with my Alex. I don't know why I'm saying that like that, but he's probably not. He probably isn't like that when he hears it.
My Alex was funner.
Oh, he might have been, but my Alex is fun too.
Okay.
And
what did your Alex do for you? Tell me that.
Well, he tried to talk me out of throwing proxies, which I probably should have.
May have been a good.
He was like, "Throw your Berg," and I'm like, "No."
Oh, dude.
I'm like, "No, I'm gonna throw this."
This is a pride thing now.
Yeah, and I should have definitely threw the Berg on a few holes.
Yeah.
It just, I don't know, man. It felt like my grip was off, and I don't know. I don't think I mentioned it on the pod, but I know I've mentioned it to you in person. For like the last 2 weeks, I've only done field work with my putters because I feel like if I can throw my putters, I can throw anything. You know what I mean?
Sure.
And I've been throwing them fine. Like, I've not had an issue throwing them. And then all of a sudden, I could not throw them. Like,
Yeah.
I was grip locking them almost every time. And then I'd go into a fan grip. And it would come out so goddamn early. It would go dead fucking left, dude.
I always
it was
have that
crazy.
Going with a modified fan grip, I always have that problem too, releasing early.
Yeah. I don't usually, unless if I'm within 120 foot,
Yeah.
I'll go fan. But
All fan.
anything more, I could even say 150, but 150 out, I usually power grip.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's just what I do. And I don't know, man. I honestly think it was some kind of weird, like, mental block. Like, I don't know. Maybe it was form, but my drivers were flying decent. My mids were flying decent.
Yeah.
My
Just the
putters.
It was too hot for them.
Yeah, it was too
You
hot.
get those proxies too heated up.
They don't fly around.
They don't fly right.
They don't come out of your hand. Right?
They'll catch your finger every
That's
fucking
what
time.
That's what it felt like. It felt like it was catching my index finger.
Yeah.
And I don't know. It was but like I said, I had fun. I fucked my rating up. It's gonna like it was I mean, I'm not ashamed of it. I think it was a 837 rated event.
Event, really?
Event, yeah.
I
Like
don't
my
buy
first,
that.
yeah, my first round was like 8 and 8. No, my first round was in the 840s. My second round was in the 820s. My second round was terrible. Like, I don't want to say I gave up, but I wasn't stressing. If I got a bogey, I was like, yeah, okay, that's what I'm doing today. You know what I mean?
I was taking it right on the chin. Same with you.
Yeah.
After about 7 holes for me, I started off pretty good the second round. After playing lackluster first round, so I was like, oh, I'll go on the second round, clean it up, at least shoot better. That's usually what I do. And it started off well, and then after about 7 holes, realized that they ran out of water. There was no water in the jugs, and I didn't have any juice, dude. And I ran out of juice.
Yeah,
That's what I'm blaming it on.
Dude, you needed to stay hydrated. You don't want to end up like Des Redding.
That's true, Des Redding.
I mean, she had an issue with not heat stroke, but heat exhaustion at the Worlds, which the Pro Master Worlds was over the weekend.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, it was definitely hot, but it's not the reason I couldn't throw my putters, because I went out yesterday and it was just as fucking hot, and it was like I didn't have a single issue throwing putters yesterday.
Dude, what did you notice your first round with the putters?
They weren't flying good.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's just an off day for us all.
Yeah, well, I think the second round there was more with the mixed layout. I think there was more holes that I needed to use it to tee off with. I mean, there's numerous holes like, I'm not exaggerating when I say there's probably like 5 holes that I tee off with the proxy each round.
Yeah.
Not one round, or not both rounds, each round.
Yeah.
And he kind of threw a kink in the hole. I mean, I don't know. I putted, which is usually my downfall, is my putting, and I putted well. I didn't have an issue putting.
Yeah.
I threw, which I told everybody in my card, this is what the highlight of my tournament was. I threw 2 really good forehand shots.
Yeah, that's
like,
sick.
Outside of 200 foot, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or, running around 200 foot, and that's not usually my forte.
Yeah, and usually for me personally, any forehand shot during a tournament is dog shit for me.
Yeah, I throw better forehands when it's hot.
Wow.
That's just, I figured that out over the weekend.
You need that heat.
I need to heat, yeah.
Interesting.
It helps my forehand grip, fucks up my backhand grip.
I like to hear that you also didn't concede to the Berg.
No, I didn't.
Because I didn't. I wasn't either. I was like, man, not doing it. I practiced this hole with the proxy. I'm throwing this fucking proxy.
I stuck with my game plan, and it didn't work. It did not work, dude. It did not work.
That is funny. People tell you to stick with your game. Just stick with the game plan. Stick what you came out here to do, and then when you do that and eat shit, it's like,
yeah, it was.
Give me what's your other piece of advice, you fucking asshole?
Yeah,
stick to the game plan.
Adjust the game plan from now on.
Yeah, maybe they should come back to you halfway through the round and be like, maybe adjust your game plan.
Yeah, and there's a few of those holes that I 100% could throw a hex and just dial it back a little,
right?
And it would work just the same, pretty much.
Yeah.
Nuh-uh. I'm going to rip on a fucking proxy, baby.
Fuck you, buddy.
I'm going to rip on a proxy straight right into the fucking woods. That is one thing about this course we played. it is it's very when you're not out in the field or the open holes, it's very staying on the fairway is
Tough.
Huge.
Oh
like,
yeah.
Like if you get off the fairway, you're in jail. I
Yeah.
mean, you're conceding a
Literally,
bogey at least.
a cop will come over, put you in the back of the car.
Yeah,
you're going to county.
You're going to county. You're going to Cumberland County.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's my round though. Like I said, that second round I just ran out of steam, and it was, after not having any water, I was just kind of like whatever. And I took a couple bogeys, ended up getting to even, and just stayed at even for a while. Yeah. And I was like, oh, this ain't bad. And then never got another birdie again. And just kind of, like I said, just kind of conceded to this isn't going to be a good round.
Yeah.
And with that mentality, the throws weren't there. I mean, like I had a few good shots or maybe made a couple putts, but no, everything was off once I was in the mindset that this is pretty much gone. This is bullshit. And I was ready to I was already ready to leave about halfway in. I was like, I remember thinking to myself, like, I can't wait to go home, dude. I was
in the same headspace.
I was actually like happy thinking about being at home, not outside playing disc golf. I was like, it's gonna be so great just being at home. Like,
I was in the same headspace, bro. I was there.
Yeah.
It was I don't know. It was a good time though. Like I never got down and I never
no, you
got
seem
too
to be
frustrated.
Yeah.
I was just like, it's just a bad day, and I think because I think it was all. That mindset also was because I couldn't throw my proxies, and I'm so confident in them. Mm-hmm. I was just like...
That beat you. That tore you down.
Well, no. I mean, that was the reason I didn't get negative, because I was just I know I can throw it. Something... And I really would love to talk to somebody who knows something about sports psychology when it comes to, you think muscle memory would conquer that, right? But there was something, and... It might not have been psychology. It might have been something in my grip. But why wasn't it doing... Because I grip my putters the same as I do everything.
Yeah.
I don't change my grip, really.
Same thing as I grab my
three-finger power grip.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what I use.
That's how I jerk.
Yeah, it only takes 3 fingers. 4 fingers is fucking overkill.
Yeah. You want me to cover my whole penis?
I can't even move it like that, brother. It's just me just doing this. That just be holding my dick. It wouldn't do anything.
Stationary, basically.
Yeah. I just had to get somebody to jump on the couch beside me and hope it just
moves it.
What do they call that?
A stranger?
No, the Mormons, they call it something.
Soaking,
yeah.
Yeah, that's when they
just put it in, somebody jumps on the bed.
Really?
Yeah.
That's what that's called?
Yeah,
that's called soaking?
For sure, yeah, for sure.
Oh, wow. But they put it in.
Yeah, it's in. They can't perform the act of having sex.
Oh, so someone else...
The movement, so they let it soak, and somebody jumps on the bed where they're not the one doing the movement.
Why don't they just have that person move it, back it up into him or whatever?
I don't know. Ask a Mormon, brother. I barely even know that. Only thing I know about Mormons is the South Park. Dum 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 dum
dum dum. Yeah,
that's all I know about Mormons.
It's funny. Someone's like, "Okay, since you can't do it, I'll just back it up on you," and they're like, "Whoa, that's disgusting."
Can't do it either. They can't do it either.
Oh, because they're sleeping with other Mormons, of course.
Yeah, neither one of them can do it.
I was thinking a Mormon person finding someone.
Oh, like a non-Mormon.
Like a non-Mormon that would be into fucking.
Like a regular person.
Yeah, someone who likes all the fun stuff.
Like a good Christian folk.
Yeah. Or just a regular Christian person. They'll probably fuck,
Yeah,
a lot of them are down
They'll throw it back on them.
Yeah, guaranteed.
Speaking of throwing it back, did you see Barry Body threw it back on one of his
I did see that. It's funny you mentioned that.
Yeah, fucking Jesse, throw that shit back, son.
He did. He squatted. He got low, dude.
He did. That's a man, dude.
That's
a man with a lot of damn junk in the trunk. Throwing it back, bro.
He really did. And he looked back at the camera.
I almost busted.
Busting time. I did.
That's busting.
I saw that, and that really threw me for a second. I was like, oh, god damn. He went down.
Hey, before we start talking about the Pro Masters and the Turku Open, we are slacking this year. Happy Pride Month.
Yeah.
We haven't mentioned it, which we did the interview last week, which I apologize for the technical difficulties. That's on this guy and
this guy.
Well, but the interview was great. Swiss was great.
Swiss is the man.
Yeah.
That was a great interview. By the way.
He's very informative, and I wish we had the video, and I wish the audio would have been a little bit better. I did the best I could. I spent hours trying to get it to the point where it's at, so I hope everybody listened to it, and I hope everybody enjoyed it, because I
Yeah.
did spend a shit ton of time trying to fix that shit.
Yeah, thank you, buddy. It was a great interview too. Like,
Yeah.
very informative. He does such a good job on letting us know all the ins and outs of the stuff that we're always asking questions about during the podcast.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he knows all that stuff, and
Bird,
it was fun.
Bird Nerd fucked me up yesterday, though, and said, he said something like, I was watching Tim Dillon on Rogan, and him and Swiss sound the same. So I went back and listened to it, and they do sound the same.
Really? I never
Tim
really...
Dillon and Swiss, yeah, they kind of do. It's not exactly, but it's pretty
similar.
close, yeah.
Dude, he has the best fucking voice for that.
Yeah.
It works.
Yeah, he's so
well.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah, but listen to that interview. It's great.
Yeah, but happy Pride Month, everybody.
Happy Pride Month.
And if you don't celebrate Pride Month,
yeah,
happy Juneteenth.
Oh yeah, Juneteenth is today.
Yeah, happy Juneteenth if you celebrate Juneteenth.
Do you know what Juneteenth is?
Yes, I do.
Okay, I was just checking.
Yes, I do.
I was checking to make sure you know.
Yeah, I definitely know.
Guess when I learned?
What, last year?
Well, it was last year. How'd you know?
I don't know.
That's about when everyone learned.
I'm probably the one that told you.
You probably are.
No, but and if you don't celebrate Juneteenth,
yeah,
happy Men's Health Month.
Okay, there you go. I like how you're for everybody.
Yeah,
all inclusive.
All inclusive.
Literally all inclusive.
Yes.
That's sick, dude.
And if you're a black gay dude that's in shape, it's your goddamn month.
Dude, this is the best month for you.
Yeah, this is your fucking month.
Check all boxes.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure if you're a black gay dude that's in shape, you can just pull it out, and somebody, by law, somebody has to do something to it.
At least this month.
Yeah, this month.
Yeah, this month and this month only.
Yeah, after that, keep in your fucking pants.
Yeah, after that, it goes back to everyone else being weird about it.
But no, all jokes aside, happy Pride.
Absolutely.
For sure.
Yeah, happy Pride Month, y'all. I've never been to a Pride parade. Have you?
No. We don't have them here.
They
have them in Knoxville. I've never been to one.
It's funny, they actually have a Pride parade in the next town over.
Oh, really?
In this little shitty town that I live in, but it's called Sweetwater, Tennessee. They have a Pride parade, and they post pictures of it on the town's Facebook page, like the Town of Sweetwater Facebook page. And man, I just like to get in the comments and read them.
Oh, I'm sure it's fucking crazy.
Wacky folks. So some of the people are very supportive, and then some not so much, as you could maybe imagine.
Yeah.
Just imagine like a shitty little southern town.
East Tennessee town.
East Tennessee town. It's not hard to imagine.
No.
And imagine them having a Pride parade there, and read the Facebook comments.
I bet it's crazy.
Yeah,
I bet it's crazy.
It's wacky.
It's probably all Russian
bots. Yeah, it's definitely Russian troll farms doing it. Not my 53-year-old uncle that's really upset about gay people getting married.
Oh shit! Turku Open. Did you get a chance to watch it?
I did. I got to watch some of it. I got to watch the last round.
Yeah, that's the only one I didn't get to watch. So, but I did watch the highlights, and I did see. I think I seen enough. I wish I would have watched it live. I went back and watched the last four. I think I fast forwarded to I think they were on 13 or something. So I seen most of it, but I wish I would have watched it live, or not live. I didn't watch any of it this week live. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
But I waited till 10 o'clock, and then I started watching FPO while I was doing stuff around the house.
Yeah. So unlike Brody, you actually watch FPO. You didn't even watch MPO. You watched FPO.
Yeah. I watched both of them, but I did watch it. I watched all of it. Yeah. And it was the course was pretty, man. I just love it over there,
dude. And what I thought this was, for whatever reason, cool is how there was just an overcast the whole time.
Yeah.
I know this doesn't really have anything to do with disc golf, but I did think that was really pretty.
Yeah.
It looked cool.
Yeah, and it was cool. The whole theme, or maybe I'm just tripping, but the theme of Turku Open was white and blue because Finland, right?
Yeah.
Well, the baskets were white with blue flags, and it was, I don't know, it just seemed cool.
Legit?
Yeah, it just seemed like a cool, I don't know, the course was cool. It
was cool.
The trophy, not to get in Brody's goddamn fucking department, the trophies were sick.
Yeah, they really were.
The stag, because the course is called, with nicknames the stag, because the stags are dangerous. I heard him talk about this. The stags are dangerous. They hurt, they're aggressive, and they got them huge antlers. So that course is dangerous. It can put you can get in danger real fast. So they I think the nickname's the stag. So that's where the trophy come from, which the trophy was huge and supposedly like 25 pounds or some shit.
Wow.
Yeah, like it was heavy.
It looked like it was heavy.
I don't know if you seen when Nicholas was holding it up, he like turned around and was like, he said something. I'm assuming he said, fuck, this is heavy.
Yeah, that's probably what he said. Yeah. It's in a different language.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was awesome. One thing that I took away from it, though, is that Nicholas Antala can come back and fucking win one sometimes.
That back nine was nasty.
Birdied 10, or was it 10 out of the last 11 holes?
So yeah,
let me pull it up.
Something like that.
It was something crazy.
It was nuts.
Oh, yeah. Oh, wow. So he birdied 12. Yeah, 10 out of the last fucking, or 9 out of the last 10, rather.
It was nice. And what's her name? Silva
Saarinen.
Silva Saarinen.
Silverchair.
She is she's got to be number 2 on the putting right beneath Owen. It was windy as hell that final round, and she was dropping C2s like it was nothing, dude.
Yeah, it's interesting because
beautiful, like this. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No.
Just like spinny ass, beautiful, judged the win perfectly. Like it was crazy. It's pretty, man. She's got to be number 2 in the putting.
Yeah, and she's definitely. It kind of reminds me too in Owen's play as far as the distance. Like she can't throw very far. She's not necessarily super accurate.
No backhands or no forehands.
No forehands. But once she gets in contention to get a putt,
it's money. Yeah,
it's money.
I guess the playing styles are very similar because Owen doesn't throw very far. Now she throws forehands, but more than backhands. But yeah, like if they get within 50. There's a good chance. Yeah, there's a good chance they're making it. So I never even thought about that until you said it.
Yeah, it was interesting. I'll go ahead and go through FPO real fast. Silva Saarinen, of course, taking it down in FPO. In second place, Evelina Salonen.
Yep.
Watched her really piss that away.
Yeah,
she could have taken control of that situation and took the dub. But dude, it really is the weirdest that she can compete at such a high level sometimes. Like the highest of highest levels. And then sometimes you see her just give away these strokes on the putting green with the shortest misses, smallest misses.
It's all putting. Like everything else is her tee to green is
crazy.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. It's the best in the business.
It's bonkers to see her stand out on a hole that's like 450 feet and get it like 35 feet away and be like, but then you just know like she may not make that. It's an easy 3.
Not going to her. Yeah. Easy 3, yeah.
It's nuts, dude. And I watched her sink a couple big putts.
And she's getting better, man.
For sure. Look, I'm not going to harp on her too much. It's just fucking strange to witness, dude.
It is. I mean,
to that high of a level.
That might be a mental game thing too.
Yeah.
But FPO,
maybe it was too hot.
The FPO better be fucking glad she can't putt.
Yeah, dude. Because she would honestly be winning most of them, I think.
Yeah. She would be crazy. Like I don't want to say dominant because KT's out there and Owen's out there, but with her distance, if she could putt as good as KT. You got to think she'd be number 1 in the world.
Oh, yeah.
Probably the highest. She'd probably be higher rated than KT. Like, it'd be crazy.
Yeah,
because she competes week in and week out, no matter if it's here or over there or whatever, and she can't putt.
No, it's crazy to think that if her and Owen Scoggins were on the same card, and it's a hole that's 400 feet, and Owen throws a shot that's 340. I don't even know if Owen can maybe throw 340.
Oh yeah, I guarantee.
And then she throws a shot that goes past the basket 30 feet. Owen's making that fucking whatever 70-60 footer, and she may miss that 30 footer. You know what I mean?
That's true. Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's true. Yeah, absolutely.
But anyways, third place, Henna Blomroos.
We can say the same thing about her. We can just take that what we just said, clip it, post it right here.
There you go.
There you go.
Easy peasy. Heidi, dude, also very bold of me to run through the names.
I know.
This is crazy.
I didn't need. I mean, you can stop.
No.
After the first couple, you can stop.
No.
We know the first few.
Okay, there's your top 3 FPO. No, I'm gonna do it real quick. Heidi Lane, Katie Alsalu.
That's right.
And
no, I did. I watched FPO all 3 days. I can't say them, but if you say it right, I'll tell you. If
Tied
it's
6th place, Annalie Tujas Maniste. There you go. No, that's it. That's it. Okay. She shot a +8 and still managed to get tied 6th place with Rachel Turton.
Yeah, you got that one right.
That one's easy.
Turton for certain.
She's hurting for a turton.
For certain.
Turton for certain. Kiti Tate.
That's
8th
wrong.
place. Whatever.
Kate.
You have from Estonia.
Some other one.
Maria LD Kristen. You get it.
Just stop.
You know what? I'm
Just
done.
stop.
All right.
And go to MPO. All you gotta know is
Some good disc golf.
hell yeah, there was some great disc golf played on a really fucking cool course with super cool trophies. And Nicholas, fucking crazy back nine to take the win. Dude kind of dropped the ball and ended up in 3rd.
Yeah,
but
did.
Yeah, if you haven't watched it and you have the ability to watch it,
you need to watch it
because it's fucking great golf, and that course is cool as fuck.
If you don't watch the round, just watch the fucking highlights.
Yeah,
because it's gonna show you some really cool. You're gonna see 2 putts on there that he hit that you're not gonna believe that he made.
Yeah, he putted with a
approach
fairway.
disc?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
No, it might have been an approach. I thought it was a fairway.
Yeah,
it looked
some
like
faster disc.
Yeah, it looked like it was even small, like a sharper than a mid, but it could have been a mid. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, he could have been that red approach disc he uses all the time. Deals could tell you what it is.
Tactic.
No?
Yep.
Is
that it?
That's
okay.
it. Yeah. I put the word out that I want to know what it was, and dude did a little research.
Oh yeah.
It's a certain tactic, which it's a sea line, so it's a champion, but it's the gummy sea line. So it's a gummy champion light plastic tactic.
You had a guy do the research on this.
Yeah, Dills. He's a fucking disc maniac.
Yeah, I shouldn't have even. Once you said, okay, that makes sense now.
He knows everything about disc maniac.
He is a fucking disc maniac.
He really is. Yeah. Alex is too. My Alex.
Your Alex?
He's a disc maniac.
Well, my Alex is a big fan of Innova.
Yeah, orange ones.
Orange Innova discs.
Yeah.
And I tell you what, my Alex also collects a lot of old Innova discs.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I don't know that.
I don't know what your Alex has, but.
He had a better card, mate. How about that?
Whoa.
God damn.
Not
Shots
cool.
fired, bro.
That's probably true because I was very upset the whole time. No. That's also not true. 2nd place, James Proctor. Dude, if you want to see some big-ass putts from James Proctor, you should watch that final round. Or at least the highlights. Once again.
We don't even have to sell it, dude. It's good.
It's good. It's so good. He shot a 1050 event.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Yeah, 2nd.
So I'm hoping we get to see him up there when he comes back to the States.
Well,
start to see him kick a little more.
Let's wait and see him at European Open. Let's not wait till he gets back to the States.
Yeah, but
we got a few good tournaments over there we're going to get to watch.
That's true. There's going to be some big names.
Yep.
Mari Vilman, the guy, I'm obviously saying it wrong. There's no fucking way his first name's pronounced Mari.
I think it's pretty close. I think you're pretty close.
Really?
Yeah. He kind of dropped the ball.
Yeah, he did drop the ball. Ended up shooting a 4 under that last round, but not good enough whenever Nicholas shoots a 12 under.
Yeah.
So, Mari, the results came back and you are the father. You're in 3rd place.
And Nicholas Antilla is your father.
He's your daddy, dude. That's good. 4th place, Hajalte Jensen. I know that's exactly how you pronounce it. And there's also, Jay's probably...
If you say so.
Okay.
I don't know.
Jakub Simmerod.
Jakub.
Tied 5th place with Matthias Vilota.
That sounds good to me.
And Nilo Hoggisto.
Whoa, that sounded a little, it sounded a little Middle Eastern the way you said that.
Let's see where he's from. No. Finland. Turku.
Yeah.
Also, we're mispronouncing Turku, too.
No, Turku Open.
Yeah. As far as we're concerned.
That's what they said on TV.
Did you hear it from them?
Yeah, I don't know. It's probably Turku or something like that.
Probably something different.
Regardless, we suck at it.
Jesse Niemanen.
Yeah, you got that one right.
Tied 8th place with Silver Lot.
Actually, Yessie.
Yes.
I'm not even joking.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. So all these Jakub, the J's are ya.
Jakob's from Czech, so I don't think that would matter.
Ah, damn it, dude.
No, he's from Czech.
Listen, if they're playing over in Finland, everybody that plays there is from Finland to me. American logic. Wherever the tournament's at, everybody that plays there is
Is
from
he from
there.
Czech or is he from Croatia?
I'll tell you right now, bub. Czech.
That's what I thought.
Morten Brenna tied 10th place with Una Heinonen. Also, so there you go.
Right.
There you go, buddy.
You did good. You
Thanks.
did good, man.
You think
I'm
I got
proud
them
of
all
you.
right?
No, but
Okay.
better than I could have did.
Well, I mean,
For sure.
you got to try.
No,
Shoot your
there's
shot.
no fucking way.
Shoot your shot. Well, I listened to the upshot, and they get the names right. I'm pretty sure.
Yes.
Because they're always going back and forth on what names are right and what wrong. But they actually do the research and figure out how you say them.
Well, also
ain't
one
gonna do all
of
that.
them does,
Yeah, they're much
He's in
more
the booth.
involved in the
They
disc
said
golf
they gave him
community than us.
they said they gave him Josh
Charlie
Charlie
Eisenman? Yeah.
said that they gave him a paper that kind of taught them how to pronounce the different letters.
Okay. Yeah. That makes sense.
Yeah. So
What if they gave him a paper that just showed him how to pronounce it wrong? Just a bunch of
make
mispron-
fun
just to
of
fuck
him.
with them. Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be fucked up.
The whole time they've been saying their names wrong. They're like stupid Americans.
And then the craziness. I mean, that was crazy. That was good disc golf. That was crazy.
It was crazy good.
But the crazy thing that happened in disc golf this weekend was Owen Scoggins won the Masters World Championship by 25 fucking strokes.
Yeah, not bad. Not bad.
And I know that, and she won MP40, of course, but I guess I should have mentioned that. But 25 strokes.
Yeah.
That's
Over Jennifer Allen.
yeah.
So I mean, like, she's no slouch.
No.
Pretty fucking wild.
For 25
25 strokes. And I also love the idea that owns like that she will play the Masters division too. She's like, oh, I'll play that.
Well, she needs
Where's the
to.
money? Yeah, I think so too. Yeah, I love that.
But there probably
Some
was,
people they'll only play the Open, right? They
but
don't.
I think that was more of a pride thing than it is money. I'm sure she could have found
Sure.
another tournament that might have paid money. She only got like $1,500.
Yeah, 1,500, I believe. Yeah.
Oh, and then I guess that's a pretty good payout for
it's okay.
FBO or FP40. But you would think that the World Championship might be a little bit more than that. I don't know.
Right. I would think.
It's just,
But also,
it's not
it's
elite
disc golf.
series. Yeah, it's not elite series.
It's so hard for me to make actual opinions about payout and stuff like that. The business, first of all, since I don't know anything about business, it's hard for me to make a good, for me to speak on it. But also, like, it's disc golf. Like, I don't know. It's still so new and small, and I don't know what the fuck is.
I
don't know anything about disc golf.
What did MP40 pay out? Do you know?
MP40, I think they ended up getting $5,000.
Yeah,
Was
that's
first
a lot.
place.
That's a lot more.
It's a lot more.
But they might have had more contenders or more people
Oh, yeah,
registered.
I'm sure.
So.
I'm sure there definitely were. Oh, yeah, there was only 13 players in FP40. I know there was a ton
Oh
more than
wow,
that.
there was only 13 players in FP40. I bet there was 100 in men's.
Yeah, there definitely.
No, I know there
somewhere
was because
around there, yeah.
I know a guy that played in it, and he finished like 80th, and he wasn't at the bottom.
No.
So yeah, there was. Yeah, holy crap! I didn't realize there was only that many. So
What-
$1,500 for 14 players. That's not bad at all.
Yeah.
That's really good.
Yeah.
I take back what I just fucking said.
See, once again, I don't know anything about disc golf, so I don't know. But I do know that this Joe Revere guy also really good at fucking disc golf.
Supposedly.
I didn't know anything about him.
Our set's falling.
Dude, this place is
Wow.
crumbling around us.
Dude, I think we just had an earthquake.
No shit, a disc just fell off the wall from behind me.
Oh, everybody's seen it.
The listeners,
Dude, that
the
almost
people
took
that
your head
only
off.
listen.
Oh yeah, I forgot
didn't
we
see
are audio only, or sometimes some people listen to audio.
Do you think
only.
it's God telling us our podcast sucks?
No, he's telling us to fucking keep it up.
He's like, dude, this is
Yeah.
fucking.
Y'all are rocking it, dude. You're
Yeah.
you're rocking it.
That's
bro.
the sign.
Yeah.
You really could take any sign from God as positive or negative. You know, when
Yeah.
people are like, just show me a sign, you could perceive it any way you want.
Yeah,
That's how I'm going to perceive it.
yeah. That was definitely a good sign.
Yeah.
If it would have been a bad sign if the jackalope would have fell and stuck in your goddamn leg. That
I'm
would have
like,
been
no, this is good. This means I try to twist it in a way.
That would have been a bad sign.
No, we can't have that. But Joe almost said Paul Revere.
It's his uncle.
It's his uncle?
Yeah.
Really?
Mhm.
The British are coming. Joe Revere winning. He won by fucking 14 strokes.
I know, which is wild. And there were some ballers there.
Won by 14 strokes. Shot a 10:41 event.
That's hot.
That's pretty good, dude.
That's fucking hot.
MP40?
Yeah.
Come on. Beat Eric McCabe, Kel Leviska, which Kel, I just saw on Instagram today that he had something about numbness in his hands every time he throws.
Yeah.
So he's going to have to take off for the
preserve. I know.
His own his own course, dude.
Yeah, that sucks. That's okay, though. I mean, he ain't going to win it.
It's fine though. It didn't really matter.
I mean, there was some.
He'd have been clawing at the cash line.
He wanted to play something else. I think it's the tournament that's the week after the preserve.
God damn it! What's it called? Fuck.
I don't know. The Spectrum or something. Like
yeah, there's some dumb Prodigy name
or some shit. Yeah.
Yeah. But good disc golf out of there over at the Masters Championship.
You think anybody cares who won MP50 and all that shit?
No. Do you guys care who won MP50? Hold on, wait.
Let us know. I didn't hear anything.
No, I think we're good. I think we can roll over it.
All right. KJ, US fucking A.
Leaving
Prodigy.
Gone. Middle of the fucking year.
With a year left on his contract.
Mm-hmm.
Which is kind of odd.
Yeah.
But,
what's he doing? What's he throwing this weekend?
Yeah, rumor has it, and I told you this earlier, rumor has it that Shoestrick had told someone that he had an opportunity to join another team, and they didn't want to, I don't know, they didn't want to hold him into the contract because I'm assuming they weren't planning on re-signing him, which we know KJ's not had the best
couple
years, but he's on a great contract. That's the thing. There had to be, and once again, I'm speculating or talking out of my ass is the way I like to say it. There had to be some kind of clause where they didn't have to pay, because I remember when he signed right after his championship, and it was like a big contract. So for him to take a year off his contract and go to another team, either that team's going to pay him well, or the clause had maybe lowered his amount of money that he was making. If he didn't sell enough discs, or he wasn't ranked high enough, or rated high enough, or something. We have no idea, but something's weird.
Something's going on, and I hope we find out what it is.
Where do you think he's going? Pure speculation.
Where I think he's going, this is just wild card answer, just because I've seen other few players do it. Open bag. Just a guess. But probably not. I'm going to go initial. I'm just going to say open bag for my first actual guess.
No main sponsor.
No main sponsor to finish out the year.
But if the whole Shoestrick rumor is true, he said he had an opportunity to join a team.
Yeah.
Open bag's not a team.
No, that's true.
So
infinite discs.
That's what I think also.
Yeah.
I think, if not infinite.
Dude, KJ Thought Space disc would be kind of sick.
I was thinking maybe OTB is his title sponsor because he could have a mixed bag, and he has a great relationship with OTB.
Yeah.
So, I don't know if they sponsor lots of players, but I don't think they're anybody's title sponsor, are they?
I don't know.
There might be one or two that's their biggest sponsor, but Infinite does with, a lot of players.
Maria
Oliva, fucking Drew Gibson. Fucking, there's a bunch of them now. But OTB, that might be something. I know he has a good relationship with them.
Yeah.
It's got to be either them.
They're always filming those skins matches, and he's always a part of it.
It's got to be something like that, like a distributor, like a manufacturer, or a distributor. If it is a manufacturer, you got to think it's Innova.
Interesting.
Maybe.
I don't know. I have no Pro Discus. Go back to Pro Discus.
That's where he was at.
Yeah.
So.
But
when he was at Pro Discus, he threw a mixed bag because they don't have enough molds.
Yeah. I just wonder if it was him or Prodigy that wanted to kind of.
I think it was mutual, to be honest.
Because,
I think they probably neither one of them were.
Well, because
stoked with the way things are going.
Yeah. And, we talked about it a little bit last week with Swiss, where I asked him if seeing attendance low made him a little nervous. And he's like, yeah. And he thinks it's a definite concern to have. But just with that being said, it does make me wonder with, the state of disc golf right now. Is it to maybe if it were on Prodigy's part, would it be because they wanted to sign another player, the high profile player, or not a higher profile player because funds be tight?
Well, if I'm not mistaken, because
keep it small.
Because last year during the off season, I did make a list from Upshot whenever the contract thing, not Upshot, but
Infinite.
No,
Infinite.
No.
You said no.
No, Upshot. Who's Upshot's that company? Ulti World.
Ulti World. Yes.
They have that contract tracker, and I think that Isaac Robinson's contract's up this year. So
okay.
Maybe Ezra too. So they might be trying to make caps. They're going to re-sign them.
Yes,
and it's going to take more money to re-sign them this year because
especially Ezra
or Isaac, because he's got a world championship.
He does.
And Ezra's having the better year.
Yeah,
but you got to pay Isaac because
he's got the world champ.
He's got he's got the Masters Cup or Champions Cup. He's got a world championship. He's got
and he's
majors.
He hasn't performed super well this year, at most tournaments. But have you heard any, or have you seen any Prodigy discs with his name on it? Like, have you seen any?
Oh yeah.
Thing, really?
I've seen people say, that.
Like currently,
archive?
them coming out with now.
Yeah, the archive. They just dropped an archive.
Oh,
I know a lot of people like it.
I'm over here trying to talk shit about Prodigy. I don't know what I'm talking about.
I think it's I don't know Prodigy very well, so it's a mid-range MD4. Is that is it mid?
Yeah.
MD, is that their mids?
Yeah,
like an MD4, I think. And I don't know anything about Prodigy. I have never thrown Prodigy. I probably own a few just because of
someone. You found them as a dog's chew toy?
No, just like somebody's stamp or signature series or something like that. But I've never really thrown anything from Prodigy.
Interesting. It is wild to think that we grew up in the area that we that we live in and just never thrown the Prodigy frizz.
Yeah, you do.
Me. Yeah, I throw 2 molds from Prodigy.
I don't
Thank you very much.
I don't think that there's a single. I don't think I've ever bagged a Prodigy disc.
No, you're not missing much, bud.
But yeah, the archive.
It's all they're more known for their baskets.
Yeah, I think he sells this for sure. And plus you gotta also.
I just meant, are they representing him well?
I don't think they really represent anybody well. Seriously, you don't see much.
Yeah.
And that's another thing. When's the last time you've seen anything about Kevin Jones from Prodigy?
Nothing.
But
also, Kevin Jones. Well, but he had those 3 molds.
Yeah, he probably still sells discs.
Sure.
But you don't see nothing. They won't post nothing about
That's true.
him. Like,
you really don't.
You see Ezra. You see fucking.
You do.
Isaac.
When it comes to KJ, he's just the fucking bastard child.
But Prodigy's also bigger in Europe, right? They're huge in Europe compared to what they are here.
Yeah.
That's where they make all their money, I think.
So the speculation's up in the air.
Yeah. I think you're right. I think he goes to like Infinite or maybe OTB or something like that.
Yeah.
I don't think it's going to be a manufacturer. Not in the middle of the season.
No. I'm going to still say open bag.
I don't think it's going to be open bag.
Okay.
But just because I believe the rumor with Schuster, and he said that he had an opportunity to join the team.
Yeah.
That's the only reason.
That's a team, yeah. Open bag ain't no damn team.
Not really. They don't have a team open bag. What are him and Gavin Rathbun going to join up together?
Just a few folks. I'd love to see Gavin Rathbun take down the fucking Elite Series win.
I would too. I love watching
open
him
bag.
play.
Just open bag, and just the idea of him winning a few even with an open bag would be like, oh, what does this mean?
Would have been
fuck your manufacturers, dude. Throw what you want.
Yeah, it would have been so sweet if he.
Happy Pride Month.
It'd have been so sweet if he could have won fucking Dynamic Disc Open.
Yeah.
Just because. They kind of screwed him, or they let him go. I don't know if they screwed him. I shouldn't say that.
Yeah, we don't know shit.
They let him go, and if he could have came back and won their tournament in their home fucking town with an open bag, been a big old fuck you. You should have re-signed me.
Shoulda, woulda, coulda, man.
Shoulda, woulda, coulda.
That's all you got to do. What's next? Preserve next weekend. Of course, no tournaments for us this weekend.
No,
I said next weekend. This coming weekend.
Yeah. Here in a couple days.
Couple days.
We got a Sexy Flexi coming up.
We do have a flex start in 2 weeks.
Running by the dude Russell Disc Golf.
Russell Disc Golf. Go buy some Frisbees from him on his online store.
Yeah, he's got some collectors and shit too.
He do.
He deals mostly with some, well, not mostly, but yeah, mostly used disc, I think. But like he
Yeah.
has some pretty cool collectors and shit.
He do. I'm excited. I think playing this flex start, at least that, and I may end up playing another league round after that, and hopefully shooting above my 900 cutoff, and I can help salvage what's going to happen to my rating after this next update.
I'll have
after
to shoot
that last tournament.
I'll have to shoot 1,000.
I have to shoot a couple thousand rated rounds.
I will have to shoot 1,000
to just maintain my.
Just for me not to fucking drop. It would be crazy. Like, honestly, I think I'd have to shoot. Let's say I had a 837 rated event, so
Yeah.
I would have to shoot like, honestly, probably like a 960 or 970 to correct that, which is tough.
I'm glad you're the
tough.
numbers guy. I'll tell you, I still don't really
I just
know.
made that up. I seriously have no fucking clue. But if I shot a 960 or 970, I think it'd be good.
If you if you shot that, it would just in general be pretty badass. Yeah.
I'd be proud of myself.
Yeah, for sure. That's good for us guys. Anyone listening that shoots that regularly,
Yeah.
go fuck yourself.
I guess I should have prefixed, which I think most people know that are our usual listeners. I'm like an 870, 875, 76 player.
Yeah.
And I shot an 830 something, 837 event. So it's not good.
It's not what you want.
No. It's the opposite of what I wanted. I wanted to go up.
Yeah, heat be damned.
It's fucking hot out there.
It was
bro.
too hot. There wasn't enough water.
You know what wasn't hot? My fucking rounds. They weren't hot at all.
No, ice cold.
I had a great time though.
Yeah, it might be hot outside. The weather might be hot, but these rounds are ice cold, shooting below my rating. Yeah, I don't know. What do you do, man? Go out there, practice? No.
I did yesterday, and they came out just fine. Like I don't understand. Like I said, I don't know what I was doing wrong.
So everything that you did yesterday, and they were working well for you.
Yeah, they were fine straight.
Just transfer that into the next round you play. That's rated.
That's a good idea, dude.
Easy.
I never thought about that. So I should throw during tournaments.
Yeah.
Like I do at practice.
Yes.
God damn.
Yeah.
Why didn't you tell me?
You remember the other day I watched you make that like 50 footer?
Yeah.
And I was like, dude, that was sick. If you just did that every time you had a 50 footer, it'd go in instead of next to it.
Yeah. It'd be better.
It'd be better. Be a lower score.
Yeah, it'd be a lower score.
So just do that.
One putt's better than two. That's what I always say.
That's a good rule to stick by.
2 putts is better than 3.
Yes. Tell that to Evelina.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Somebody needs to inform her about that.
Be like, whoa. You want a lower score. You want your score to be lower. She just thinks that throwing really far and putting a bunch is how you play disc golf. I don't know.
Yeah, it was rough, but it was fun, and that's what disc golf's all about.
That's the thing.
I won because I did have the most fun.
yeah. Jokes on you, motherfuckers. I actually had the most fun, so I'm the winner.
Yeah,
that's what you told your card.
Yeah, it's just honestly, I mean, not joking, being dead nut serious, dead ass in a nut, nut and ass, serious. I have too much good in my life to fucking be letting a tournament round.
I love that.
Bring me down. You know what? I had a spit out.
Yeah.
I had a very bad spit out. Like, yeah. What's that fucking meme that's going around? Get a on that thing. But I had a 15-foot pretty much tap in.
Yeah.
I walked up, putted it dead center, up, down, left, right. Went to pick up my mini, and I heard clunk. And I was like, oh, my fuck. And by the time I heard clunk, I heard everybody in my car go, oh my God. And I was like, I just started shaking my head before I even looked up.
They don't say that when it goes in.
Yeah. So I was like, all right, shit happens. This was the first round. I'm getting birdies and double bogeys. For every birdie I got almost a double bogey.
Can confirm. Looked at your scorecard. Super dramatic scorecard.
I had 6 birdies.
Yeah.
And
Sweet.
And I ended up 3 over. So y'all do the math on the fucking bogeys. But I shook it off. Didn't get mad. 2 holes later, I've got a putt that's through a tree, like literally a Y in a tree. Had to loft it up to get it high enough that the Y was wide enough for my putter to fit.
Yeah.
It hit so far right on the chains. It fell straight down, somehow or another balanced a little bit on the basket and fell in.
Oh wow.
And I told the guy, I was like, see? That's
Give
why
and
you don't
take.
get mad. They give, it took it, it spit out, but it gave me one back.
It's
You
true.
come out even.
I have the same mentality on those shots as well. Like whenever,
Yeah.
if I get lucky, I get lucky every round. And then when I get unlucky, I'm like, well, you can only get lucky so many fucking times, dude.
It really did. It took one stroke and then it gave me a stroke back. And I told the guy on my car, and he's like, man, that's a really good way of looking at it.
I'm kind of a philosopher.
I said, well, I don't pay for fucking therapy for nothing. I mean, you got to take when you're in the office crying like a little bitch.
Let's just say it, dude.
Crying like a little bitch.
Be real.
To some lady that doesn't give a fuck about you, and you're paying $100 a fucking hour. Mm-hmm. But she might tell you something. You need to take that and imply it with the rest of your life, or your therapy's not working.
Exactly. And she told you bogeys aren't the end.
She said, sometimes basket's gonna spit your fucking disc out.
You're like, wait, how did you fuck? What?
Oh, you play?
Yeah. You're like, hell yeah. She turns her hat around. She puts a hat on. It's an Innova and fist bumps you.
Yeah. I'm like, ooh, Innova? Oh. She's like, I only throw DX.
Whoa. Interesting.
She's old school, dude.
Old school, yeah.
She's an older lady, yeah.
Oh, dude, I got to play with an older dude. I think, I don't know if he was MA50 or MA60 on my card, but he got to see that old school can't throw super far, but just drain putts, dude.
I think I know who you're talking
Drain
about.
putts with a fucking banger.
Yeah. Was it a banger?
Discraft banger, I think.
Really? I
think.
I didn't know it was a banger.
I may be making that up.
No, you're probably right. I played with him. I played with that dude before.
You know who I'm talking about. It was awesome.
His name's Wilson. And he
Smoked
has
cigarettes.
His putters have Wilson from Castaway on them.
Yeah.
He's a rad motherfucker, dude.
I love playing with old heads.
Yeah, dude, he's an old head. And them Chattanooga old heads are fucking great.
Yeah,
dude.
out of Chattanooga, Tennessee. He is.
Them Chattanooga. We've met a few Chattanooga old heads. Every one of them are just
seem like the same
best,
dude.
the coolest fucking people, man.
Yeah, they're about anywhere from 50 to 60 years old. Gray hair, thin build.
Yep.
Dude, if they're not carpenters, they're bricklayers. There's something in that field.
Yeah.
And they all drink on the course. Which, I mean, let's be real. A lot of people drink.
I would too.
But just to typecast that person, that person's doing that as well.
Yeah.
Says stuff like,
they might
hell
partake in some other stuff.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah. I'm sure. But they say stuff like, that's a good shot, brother.
Hell
stuff like that.
Yeah.
A lot of old quips. They throw around a lot of old golf quips that I'd never heard before. And I was like, oh, that's a good one. I ain't heard that one.
I fucking love playing with those old heads, dude.
I do too. They're
the best, man.
They really are.
That's what brought me into this sport with some old heads,
Yeah. Fucking Grateful Dead dyed discs and everything.
Yeah, or no, not even dyed discs. They don't fuck with that.
No.
The dead shirts?
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Cut off jeans?
Mm-hmm. Cut off jean shorts, for sure. Not disc golf shoes, just like some working boots.
Yeah, or New Balance.
Yeah, like some dad shoes.
Yeah, for sure.
For sure.
Yeah.
That makes sense. But real quick, before we close up, I would like to say, going back to the positivity thing, same thing, man. I wasn't so tore up. I wasn't happy that I wasn't playing well. But I was still playing fucking disc golf.
Fuck yes.
All of our homies were there.
Yes, thank you for coming home.
We had Brandon Mullins out there, had fucking bunch of other people.
Josh McCauley,
Alex. Two Alexes were there. Dude.
I know 3 Alexes actually.
Oh my God, guys! There's a third Alex.
There was Alex Weaver was there too.
Yeah, that's true.
Dude, there's a bunch. We had a bunch of homies there.
It was a fun time. I just played like shit, and it did make me think, like, dude, I bet I would be kind of a son of a bitch as far as my headspace. Like, my mental game would be so much worse if I got paid for this. If this was my money, like, this is how I made money.
Yeah,
I would be fucking
broke.
I would be distraught. I would definitely be broke, dude. Yeah. Definitely be broke. But aside from that, like, I can really take a loss on the chin or take a couple bad rounds on the chin whenever you're just, recreation boy.
Yeah.
When you just do it recreationally, not professionally, you can really...
If you were doing it professionally, You might have to take a couple other different things to the chin just to make up for make some money.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know,
OnlyFans kind of stuff.
Yeah, worse. Like back alley kind of stuff.
Oh, God damn.
Behind the dumpster kind of stuff.
Oh, surely no one has had to do that in disc golf in years.
No, but you would if you were doing it for a living.
Oh, yeah. I would definitely have to.
Yeah.
I wouldn't win any money at any event. I'd
And
have
you
to
wouldn't
suck
have a
dick just to get to the
contract.
next stop.
Yeah. Which, I mean, might not be a bad thing.
I guess. Doesn't sound fun to me. May not be all that bad, you know? You sure?
Yeah.
Sucking a bunch of strange wieners?
Might not be
Sounds
that
pretty
bad,
rough.
Dude. I don't know. Might not be that bad.
And it's not going to be for a lot of money.
That's true. Yeah.
Because I would feel bad
Yeah.
about charging someone for an awful blowjob. So, I'd just be like, I don't know, 20?
20's not, that's a lot, right? It's
Not in today's economy, but
okay.
the price has gone up.
I need to raise my prices.
You do. Apparently you're cheap.
I am cheap. I am cheap.
Guys, subscribe,
Yeah, like.
Like.
Subscribe,
do all that shit.
follow us.
Buy t-shirts from us.
Communicate with us. Hey, if you're on YouTube, post where you think fucking KJ is going. If you're in audio, you can actually post on the Spotify, or even better, just find us on social somewhere and let us know. Go Vols, baby.
That's
Go
right.
Vols. That's all.
Gibbs is about to go home and watch some Vols baseball
Yeah.
right this second.
You damn right.
Yeah. I know I don't say this a lot, and it's not because I dislike the folks, but make sure you go over to Heiser Creep and buy stuff
Yes.
from them. Use our code CVPOD at checkout and get 15% off. Tell them we sent you.
Trevor got his towel, and it's fucking rad. And the new heavy metal or the chrome shirt, fucking sick.
Yeah, that shirt is sick. That towel really surprised me. Real quick,
Dude, it's cool.
Just to suck them for a second.
No, dude, that's a top premium fucking towel.
It is a top tier premium towel. It's the Heiser Creep towel, and they put the little loop in the middle, so it's rectangular, but they put it on the long side, so it's not so droopy and long. And it has two different. On one side's like the waffle, and then on the other side of the towel is like not that, like a sham microfiber.
I'm not sure what you call that shit.
Let me
but
tell you,
yeah,
it's high quality handmade shit. Just go buy it. I don't know if it's definitely not handmade, but it's sick.
Somebody had a hand on it.
Somebody had their hands in
packed
making it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the lovely people over at Heiser Creep put their fucking stamp on it
Yep.
and is selling it to you guys. And if you use our code CVPOD at checkout, you can get 15% off your order.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. That's real good.
Yeah.
It's 15% better than without not using it,
Yeah.
which is good.
That's good math.
Go Vols. We
Peace
love
out.
y'all. See you next week.
Bye.
Bye.